So how to run a sub 20 minute 5K. I've done a fair few of those in my time. Biggest tip I can offer people is get a Garmin, right? Get a Garmin. I'm not sponsored by Garmin, anything will do, but I like the Garmin. Similar to whatever Garmin's good. This is a 610. I don't recommend these because the screen's too small. Get something bigger. This is a Garmin 920 or a Garmin 910 or a Garmin 310. These are the three best watches to get, the 920, the 910 and 310. The 310 being the old classic, the best one for the money. Heart rate strap can be helpful as well. The difference with the 920 is it has cadence metrics, so you can look at your cadence and how much your vertical oscillation if you're going up and down. Basically running, you're going to be going like that versus doom, doom, doom. Like, you're not a kangaroo, you're a human, so you want to just smooth it. Even kangaroos are pretty smooth. You want to have about 90 cadence per foot, so about 180 per minute. So I recommend if you're going to get, if money's no object, get a 920. If money is an object, get a 310. It's still good enough, it's still good enough. And how to run a sub 20 minute 5K is you want to be doing 4-minute K splits. The first K is 4 minutes, second K 4 minutes, third K 4, 4, 4, 5, 4. 4-minute Ks will give you a 20-minute 5K. All right. If you do 359, you'll do like a 1955 5K. So that's what you want to do. You want to use the Garmin to pace yourself. Have it set on a little function here. I won't show you how to do it, but you can Google it up. Have it set so every kilometer it beeps, and you look down when you're running, and you can see what K pace you're on. All right. Obviously, if you keep looking at your watch, like, you can't do that. It's not like a power meter on your bike where it's just sitting in front of you, you can just pedal. When you look at your wrist, it's sort of distracting. But you want to be, and that's what I love about the big screens versus the little small screens. So you're not like trying to fucking use binoculars to read it. The bigger screens are good, so you can sort of read it on the fly, just glimpse as your hand goes up. And that's what I do. I sort of see, I check my pace in the first few hundred meters. After I get a bit of a feel, but it's good to have a bit of pace to check behind. So in a 5K race, I check it every K and see where I'm at. If I'm running with guys I know who have a gold time, I don't check it at all. I just hold their legs and run with them and then pass them at the end, ideally. So it depends on the situation, but definitely for the starter runner, the Garmin is invaluable. Here's the tip, I recommend just go and do a 5K, go and smash it out. Don't even look at your watch. Just start it and stop when you hit 5K. And then go home, upload to Strava, and then it'll give you your K splits, what you've done. Or you can just go back in your watch history and look at first K. Okay, first K, I did it 2 minutes faster than my last K, which means you went out too hard. So you want to go for evenness in running, right? Evenness, that's the biggest tip I'm going to offer you. I'm a 2:48 marathoner on 10 miles a week training, and the biggest tip I can give you is you want to have even splits. If anything, go a little bit faster at the end, all right? Negative splits, which means your first half is slower than your last half. So the biggest tip I can offer you, 10 mile a week runner, 2:48 marathoner, 16, 19, 5K runner, splits. It like even as possible, trailing off at the end where you go faster. People go, what I do, I fade at the end, so I just go really hard at the start. The reason why you fade at the end, because you went too hard at the start, especially in a 5K. So you want to have the last kilometer of any race should be your fastest. And the last half should be faster than the first half. If it's not, you've gone out too hard, you've gone out too fast. So use the Garmin as a pacing tool. It's like a power meter on the bike. It's a pacing tool. So your minutes per mile, if you're in the US, or your minutes per K, if you're in Australia, that's what you're going to be focusing on. Heart rate doesn't really matter because heart rate's too variable. Banging 300 milligrams of caffeine, your heart rate's 10 beats higher. So heart rate's really subjective. Anyone says train to heart rate doesn't really know what they're talking about because it's so subjective. What if you're on some of these drugs that tennis players use and these stimulants, so you just, your heart rate's right up. So it's really subjective. I mean, pace per mile or pace per kilometer on the flat, that's what we want to focus on. So use a Garmin to pace yourself. It's an expensive watch, but get rid of your fucking, sell something to get one of these. Get rid of your fashion watch and become, this is my fashion watch, this is my Cartier, this is my fucking Rolex, all right? I don't have a tag here, I've got a Garmin 920. Who the fuck is gonna wear a clunky, heavy, fucking shitty fashion watch? You got a fashion watch that costs you $1,000, doesn't even tell you pace per minutes, per K? What the fuck, what a piece of crap. Chuck it in the recycling bin. We'll give it to some other sucker. This is what you want. This is your Cartier here. Garmin 920, Garmin 910, or Garmin 310. Any Garmin will work, but those three are my favorite models because they have the big screen, easy to use. So that's how you run a sub 20 minute 5K. Everybody who can run you know, is under age 50 should be able to do a sub 20 minute 5K any day of the fucking week. If you can't, your fitness level's not up to scratch yet, but it will be. It will be. It takes time to get up there, but that's your goal. 20 minute 5K, it's not that quick. I mean, it's quick, but it's the average person should be able to run it. If you're between 18 and 50 and you don't have severe injuries or whatever, then you should be able to do a sub 20 minute 5K any fucking day of the week. Alright? I can. Alright? I do 10 miles a week running, so it's not too hard. It's not, I got kids, I got full-time work, whatever. Nah, 20 minute 5K, not that hard. Look up that age group records. There's probably 80-year-olds running a sub 20 minute 5K, so it's not a hard thing to do. Don't make it bigger in the head than it really is. Sub 20 minute 5K, piece of piss. Piece of piss. If you can run, alright? I'm not making fun of anyone, but if you can run, and if you're under age 50 at least, even 60, you should be able to bang out a sub 20 minute 5K without too much drama. 5K, watch, pace yourself. Get a Garmin today, sell something, sell a kidney, sell a child, whatever it takes. You know, get a Garmin and use it to pace yourself, and get the big screen ones. Again, I'll wrap it up. Garmin 910, a 920, or a 310. If money's no object, get the 920 because it's got cadence on there. Otherwise, the 310, best bang for the buck. Big screen, get out there. Leave your comments, questions down below. We'll see you for more 5K tips right down below. We'll do some more videos about it. But pacing is the fucking secret. Pacing is the secret, alright? I'm a lazy runner, but I want to go the fastest with the least effort. So if you can pace yourself, you're going to be fucking ripping it up.